Hi friends, this is a video to tell you about our trip to York. It was amazing, the weather was brilliant. We went in May earlier this year, and I'd love you to share some experiences with us on our trip in the video that I've put up. When we arrived at York, we were staying at the Mason's Arms. It's a wonderful old pub with a beer garden at the back overlooking a canal. We loved our stay at the Mason's Arms. The staff were extremely friendly, checking in was easy, and the beer was great. We had, Alex ordered a pint of Black Sheep and I had a half of Timothy Taylor. It was very, very good. So, Enchanted travellers, whilst we're having a look at a few videos of our room at the Mason's Arms and various other bits and pieces that we did on our arrival, I have a few facts for you. Just a little bit of information about our visit to this incredible medieval York. So I'd like to begin with a quote by Daniel Defoe. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, D-E-F-O-E. Daniel Defoe wrote a novel about Robinson Crusoe. So he was described as a York mariner, and the story was that he was lost on a desert island. So you may be familiar with that story, but Defoe's writing implies that York was a very prominent place of gentry and nobility. And his comment was, the antiquity of York showed itself so visibly at a distance that we could not but observe it before we came up to the city.
Stop there.
So York was one of the most important cities in the Roman Empire. Both Hadrian and Constantine stayed at York, and when Constantine passed away in AD 306, his son, who became known as Constantine the Great, was proclaimed emperor from York, and he was the only Roman emperor to be proclaimed in Britain. York City suffered a decline, although the Saxons made it the capital of their kingdom of Deira. So when the Danes invaded and settled, they built it up into the important centre, and from their name, Jorvik, it came the modern name of York. After the Normans came to York, it rose again as a great medieval city, and it was encircled by those massive walls, the greater part of which still stand. The medieval gateways of Micklegate Bar, Botham Bar, Monk Bar and Walmgate are really impressive, and the circuit of the walls is about 3 kilometres in total. So now a little bit about York Minster, which you saw earlier in this video. It was built between 1220 and 1470. It's one of the most incredible cathedral churches in the country, and it actually contains more than half of England's surviving medieval glass or stained glass in the windows. So throughout Tudor, Stuart and Georgian times, York continued to flourish with construction of fabulous buildings of all of those periods. York's remarkable Victorian railway station is a monument to the age of prosperity.
Holding the wall? On the wall.
Many of the streets in York are named gates because of its Nordic origins. So Gata in Old Norse means a path or a way, street or road. So York has a lot of historic ties with the Vikings, and there's a Viking museum. We unfortunately ran out of time and didn't get to see that. Food in York was brilliant. Everything was great in York, actually. I loved York. But we went to the Bar Hashery for breakfast, which is near one of the gates. And you can see we had lovely hot chocolates and a fabulous breakfast, which is shown in the next couple of clips. Now here we have the medical clinic that I attended. I lost my medication at one of the airports, so I went to see a doctor here at this clinic who was very helpful. We had a few mix-ups, but we got it right in the end, and that was quite an interesting place to visit, as was all of York. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm a bit rusty, but I improve hopefully as I get a bit more practice. And if you liked what you saw, please give me a like and follow me if you would like to see more travel videos. There are another 41 days to come. So thank you, and see you in the next video.